gotta say, I really like that logo.
That's a good logo. I mean, it's the name of the game, and it also really effectively shows you sort of the concept of what the game's going to do by having all of these different elements.
Yeah.
And then also, each character falls within an elemental alignment, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's cool. The character select screen is fire is the top left.
Yeah, it goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I may be wrong about something, so I'm going to look it up. I'm going to fact check myself.
Hey guys,
the internet does.
It's Scott and Ben, and we're back again, and we're playing Rivals of Aether because we had some technical difficulties with something else, so now we're playing an equally good game.
Yeah. I'm real bummed about those technical difficulties.
Yeah, well, at least this one's working okay. So we're going to start by just, like, taking turns playing through the story, and I've actually already done it, so...
I played this game for a hot 5 minutes back when it first was in beta. Or maybe it was like just coming out or something like that. Anyway, the dude that made it posted on the Super Smash Bros. Subreddit a lot.
Right.
And the thing that I took away most from that is there was one dude who was AFK and just left himself searching for matches online. And he single-handedly ruined pretty much the entire community's online experience.
On launch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did an AMA on Reddit after, and everyone was like, why did you choose to do this to me?
All right, so for those of you who do not know, this game is, it's sort of like a 16-bit Smash-like.
Yeah.
With original character designs. There are a couple of guest characters. At the time right now, there's just one guest character from a different game, and it's Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest. Unfortunately, the one thing I wish is that with Ori being added to this game, that Ori would have like a campaign, because I just wanted to play that character so bad. But also, Shovel Knight's coming to the game pretty soon.
Shovel Knight is coming to the game.
Probably actually going to be in the game by the time this is out, but regardless, we're here. So each character has, I think, a 5-fight story where you play as that character through their own campaign, and all things lead to sort of like a bottlenecking at the end. And if I hadn't already beat the game, the ethereal gates would not be available. That's the bottleneck. But me and Ben are going to play through it. We're going to take turns. And then we're going to beat the shit out of the bad guys.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to start playing as my favorite character, Maypole. And also, please bear with me, because I haven't played this in a little while. But
you've played it more recently than I have.
It's true. It's true, I have. Alright, so... Maypole, self-appointed guardian of the Aetherian forest and daughter of the treetops, protects the treetop lodges and the floor below with her companion plant, Lilu or Lily? One of the two.
Yeah.
High in the canopy, the treetop dwellers look down on the lowly denizens of the forest floor, but Maypole knows the forest is one. They will thrive or perish together. And now Maypole feels a disturbance through the roots of the forest. There is a sickness on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think this had a campaign when I was I was playing it.
Right on. Right on. I get Raster. I understand Raster. I do not like playing as Raster.
Raster was my sort of main character.
Oh fuck! I gotta figure out which the jump button. There we go. All right, and it's joystick only. Okay.
What's your put it into Smash terms for me? What are your buttons?
All right, so X is kind of like for smashing. A is for light hits. B is for special attacks. Like that, and Y is for jumping.
Gotcha.
Oh, and there's also triggers are for doing your dodges.
Yeah. And you can sort of wave dash if you jump, but it's easier.
Oh, sorry. X is sort of like special moves, and B is smashing.
Okay.
See?
Good kill.
All right, we back in this.
Yeah, Raster was my boy when I was playing.
Which I totally get. So for
he's
those
like a Meta Knight Falco. Come on, man.
Yeah. So basically, for those, we're gonna get to Raster, of course, but Raster basically has set attacks that he can do, and it's like one set thing. All of the buttons do the same thing while you're on the ground, and as soon as you're in the air, you have sick combos and smash attacks.
Also, you get the tailwind thing if you use what I'm gonna call his side B.
Right. Yeah.
Where he throws the tornado.
And also, he does a cool wing uppercut, which is a high damage thing. But
you actually move faster while you're in the tornado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maypole and Lily soon discover that the forest is infested with a mysterious purple shadow. Wherever the shadows touch, the plants are turned twisted and ugly.
Why'd you fight Raster?
There's not a lot of reason for the early game fights. It's basically the rival fight at the end is the one that has the most story implications.
Right.
Like right now, Zetaroar has no reason to be here. Zedoror would be in the fire capital, not in the forest. Even as per his thing, these characters don't meet until that bottleneck at the end that we mentioned, but here he is, for the sake of a fight.
Yeah, why not, dude? You're bringing it back a little bit, but he was kind of giving you the business at the start.
Yeah, he lit me on fire. I gotta get used to this again. I really got,
Are there type advantages in this?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I shouldn't have died there. That was my bad. I don't actually think so, but Zedoror has this wicked move where he can literally light you on fire. Jesus! And then you take
Yeah, you just
damage.
take passive damage. His forward smash there is very Wolf from Brawl and Project M and soon to be Smash Ultimate.
Turgid reads. And a taunt.
What's the taunt button? That's important.
The D-pad. Anything on the D-pad. Still a silver medal, not bad.
Not bad at all. Probably would have been a goal if you didn't die.
Yeah, exactly. The source of the sickness seems to lie beyond the rock wall. Maple realizes that she must go. She leaves Lily in the care of her younger sister, Maureed. Stupid. Maple gives Mayreed, not Maureed, Mayreed. So Maple and Mayreed, alright. A letter that details all of her discoveries about the purple rot and its source. Maple tells her sister to share the letter with any forest dweller who will read it. Mayreed worries that Maple is too reckless and begs her to stay, but both sisters feel the danger lurking beneath their roots. Indeed, all of Aether could be in peril. Time to fight a whale? Nope, a rock man.
Whale's next, though.
Crag. Crag is pretty cool.
I do like Crag.
Alright.
Actually, I will say I really like Maple's weapons. Oh man, that's not a good start. 65% already?
There's carryover. You don't...
Oh, I see.
So I only have one health, or one up right now, because Zedoror took one of mine and you only get 2. So I'll probably have to restart before this is done. Oh, fuck. His rock shards or something. Come on.
Oh, Scott.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry, you get 3, but still. I shouldn't have died there. I was dumb.
Oh, hey, it's her little friend she left with her sister.
You can call in Lily for an assist. Which is cool, but also doesn't make sense for the story.
Well, you don't want to take away the character's moves based on the story.
Don't you?
I wouldn't. This dude's a big, fat boy.
There we go. And a taunt.
Well done.
I'm probably gonna only get a bronze for that because of how long it took, yeah.
God damn it, guys. I swear I'm good at video games.
Maple crosses the continent, scouting and searching, following the sickness within the earth. Each day away from the forest, she feels herself growing weaker.
Oh, that's kind of an interesting
That makes
thing.
sense story-wise because I've lost 2 lives already. Moons into her journey, she comes upon an enclave under siege. When she creeps closer to investigate, she discovers the Fire Guard attacking the Smoke Clan's hideout. So it's kind of weird that I'm not just fighting...
Fortunately, there was a water dude there.
Orcane showed up and saved the day, so I punched him in the mouth. I really like Orcane. I wish I was better at it.
No, me too. Orcane plays a lot like how I thought the Inklings were going to be.
Oh, yeah.
In Ultimate.
The new Smash game, yeah.
With the, like, dropping the thing and then, like, jumping into your water and, like, coming out of your water.
There we go. Come on. For fuck's sake, Orcane.
He's, like, just outside of your range there, huh?
And he's keeping it there for some reason. I hate when they do... You can do, like, a perfect parry.
Yeah.
That, basically...
Lock is just the shoulder buttons when you're grounded.
Come on.
I imagine that was a lot of the perfect parry, huh?
Yeah. Whenever you turn black and can't move for a second, it's because they did a perfect parry. Likewise, except I don't know how to parry.
Oh.
Yeah, see. It's not good. I'm going to sacrifice some points and just continue from here with new ups. Ah, come on. Back in the game, Maple.
You got this. Come on.
Dun, 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 dun.
We'll see how big Orcane is now. You've got 3 lives.
And no damage on coming in. Come on. Oh yeah, so to do your up B, it's up an X.
Okay. Alright, that button on the Xbox controller is just about where I want it to be.
Come on.
I wonder if you can play this with a GameCube controller.
I wonder if there's like a, for the Steam version, like a USB game controller you can map.
You can absolutely rig up your GameCube controller to work for Steam games.
Fuck you, Arcane.
Nice. I'd say that went a lot better than Craig.
Yeah, a lot cleaner. See, a silver medal on that one. I'm back in it.
You gotta get a gold though. Come on, let's do it.
Oh, I might be able to pull it off. Last time I played this as Maple, I pulled a gold on, I think, Zetterburn, which he was the one who gave me the fucking business. So.
Really,
I mean, Craig kicked my...
Craig
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 didn't kick my
the
ass the
business.
most, but Craig took me the longest. And that's the problem, because speed of death is big. Come on. So these rival battles, you're always fighting your actual rival character.
Yeah.
And they're always a little bit more difficult, and they're also always got 2 lives instead of just the 1.
I remember I was playing Street Fighter for the first time. Not for the first time, but I was playing Street Fighter 4 for the first time.
Okay.
And I hadn't played Street Fighter in years. And me and my buddy, like, there was a rental shop closing near us, and my friend was like, I bought Street Fighter, you want to get good at this game? So we spent the night just playing it. And we eventually played the single player.
Okay.
And we were playing as Ryu, and we got to Sagat, and he just kicked our asses. It was brutal.
Yeah. No, I remember Sagat gave me the business the most when I was playing that. And then I got to the actual final boss, and the first time I played, I couldn't even beat him. I had to come back like a couple of months later.
Yeah. Is there a grab in this game?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how do I do my vine.
I think you've got to get the leaves around him, and then it vines to him, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta tether him. You're right. Oh, well, that was a test failed.
Alright, it's just 1-1. It's fine. Can I say the music in this game is absolutely amazing?
On point, yeah. Come on. I don't want him to get wrapped. I want him to get launched. Come on. Also, I mean, the environments are gorgeous.
Yeah, I actually just really like this whole game.
It's just a very good computer game. What can I say?
I really like Maple's weapons.
Yep, there it was. I did it for a second there, but I was too
Nice.
close to him for it to mean anything.
Nice
There we
work.
go. Silver! All silvers. All
Except-
silvers.
yeah,
all silvers.
silvers.
Maple demands to know what role Forceburn plays in the shadowy sickness. Taken aback, Forceburn explains his own encounter with the mysterious purple shadow and the disappearance of his brother. Maple and Forceburn conclude that the danger lies to the west. They set off together to find the source of the strange menace to Aether. So, now we kind of know where Forceburn's story is going to come to a close a little bit. And we see Maple is on her way to a bottleneck story.
Makes sense.
Alright, so that's part 1 Maple, chapter cleared. All silver.
All silver.
Nothing but net.
Alright, so I guess I'll do Raster then, huh?
I mean, yeah, go for it, man.
He's probably the character that I'm most familiar with.
I think it's kind of weird that Rasters is on the rock wall when Craig's probably should be.
Probably,
Because
yeah.
Craig is the guardian of the rock wall. You got to do a voice for this.
Raster and Bradshaw are the top wingmen in their air armada, an elite aerial military that ranges above the whole Aetherian continent. The air armada pillages merchant transports and harasses unguarded Fire Empire outposts. Raster, alone among the armada, fuck.
Alright,
I ruined it!
hold on. Raster, alone among the armada flyers, is known to break rank for personal glory.
You know what it is the mic is in the way.
You know
I
what?
have to keep moving around it.
I am similarly positioned, don't worry, but Raster is a brilliant but unpredictable flyer. Bradshaw is cautious but steady. They have been best friends and unlikely partners since their days in the Air Academy.
Well, that sounds super familiar.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole thing, yeah.
Oh, it's this dude again.
Forceburn.
He gets around, huh?
Man, yeah, he's giving us the business again.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah. Yeah. There you go. So, my first it's funny, my first exposure to this game was when the trailer dropped that was Shovel Knight's coming to Rivals of Aether. And I was like, oh, cool, another different version of Shovel Knight in the thing that I made. Like, you know, I like this art style. I like their sort of subtle redesign of the character. I like the ukulele that is this game.
Yeah.
And so I downloaded it just for funsies because Lucas also, I think it might be an Xbox Game Pass game or something like that. Yep. So it was on sale for like $9. So me and Lucas both downloaded it, and he showed it to me, and he was playing through Orkane's story when I first saw it. And I was like, oh man, that guy looked real cool. He teleport through water puddles or whatever.
Sure.
While soaring above the Aetherian forest on a routine scouting mission, Raster spots a destroyed section of the rock wall. Raster swoops in to investigate while Bradshaw follows. The two friends pirouette in the air, showing off for each other, to each other, at each other. Wink. They fly in fast and reckless. Basically, the Air Armada's a bunch of jerks.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Alright.
The other thing is that they added a bunch of characters to the game after the initial release of the game, which is pretty cool. There's like a bunch of other elemental types and stuff like that. There's this really fun, this character I really like. I can't remember her name right now, but she's a sheep. And she's like an anthropomorphic sheep character with electrical powers.
Yeah.
So she does like electrical charges.
It's static electricity, I guess.
Yeah, it's sure, yeah. But you can create thunderclouds that link to you so that when you are like the distance between you and them creates a tether lightning attack. So you can really just fuck around with the you basically got area control with this character, which is super cool. But unfortunately, they were all added after the story was made, so none of them have story campaigns.
That's a real shame.
Mm-hmm. You're getting right into it. I can see the Smash Bros. And focus coming into you. Yeah, I didn't make a lot of use out of Maple's traversal skills when I was playing as her. She can like wall jump and shit like that, which is really cool. She's a couple of turgid reeds away from being dead, so. Oh, Benjamin.
What do you mean, oh, Benjamin?
I'm impressed at the silent intensity, and I'm trying to fill the air.
I'm sorry. I was talking a little bit before.
Ben's gonna be largely silent from fight to fight.
See, I was talking before, and then I started losing, and I was like, ah, shit, I don't want to lose, so I should probably, like,
this will probably
go.
be a bronze because of the length.
If I get anything.
Oh. That's actually less than a bronze.
I figured it was.
I'm so sorry, Ben.
No. I appreciate that you had such faith in me.
Meanwhile, on the wall below, Craig, a wall builder, has just returned from a confrontation on the forest floor. He anxiously repairs the wall, impatiently calling up the stone. When Craig sees Raster and Bradshaw diving toward the wall, he braces for an attack.
Oh, get fucked, dude. Oh, hey, he's got,
Yeah, so once we get to Craig's story, you'll understand. Assuming that their Air Armada is taking advantage of the weakness in his wall, Craig pulls up a rock and hurls it upwards, smashing Bradshaw out of the sky. Take that, Bradshaw, you fucking goose.
So why am I fighting Zetaburn then?
Craig is your
Craig's the rival.
So again, it's telling the story as you're going, but it's got to buff it with fights. So you will fight Craig at the end once you've learned to regret putting
he didn't give a shit.
Companion Bradshaw in harm's way. That's another thing about this game is, like, the characters that you play as are all super cool, but even still, I remember, like, the interpersonal relationships that link the characters to, like, non-playable characters. Like, Orkane's got this whole story with, like, a fisherman and his family that Orkane loves, and you gotta, like, take care of the family in the wake of impending destruction and shit. Like, it's super cool.
Yeah.
And, like, Bradshaw and Raster, you got a classic buddies in arms. And Maple and Mayreed. Mayreed shows up in a couple of the other stories as well, so... It's cool. It's good world building.
Yeah, I like that.
Also, I think that this is my favorite color palette for any of the levels in this game. Like the bright red banners on the soft sort of teal pastel background.
I agree. It looks really good.
Yeah. Zetaburn is one of my favorite characters to play, and he's also got some pretty wicked inclusion in the game.
He went the wrong way.
Yeah, he almost dove off the edge.
I keep trying to grab them.
Yeah, I do not think there's any grabs except for some of the characters have like sort of
Oh,
Wow,
I died.
Gotcha, man.
Yeah, well, you had one. I'll get one too.
No, exactly. You just gotta, again, you gotta get a feel for the game again. We haven't done this in a while.
There's no grabs. That's a hard one.
Mhm.
It's a very hard one because I keep like jumping in low and then like hitting them and then trying to grab them after.
Right.
It's not an easy thing to get used to.
That's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna go ahead because there's 6 characters total. So after you're done with Raster, there's Zetterburn, Forceburn, Orcane, and Craig. I want to do Zetterburn. And then beyond that, I'll take whoever I get left.
Fair.
You got anybody you want to claim as your
I don't really know the characters at all.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah.
So, like, whoever, I'll take the scraps. Whoever's left.
Okay, well, I'll do Zetter and Orcane. And then you can do Forceburn and Craig.
Sure.
Cool. Unless you want to do Orcane.
Actually, Craig I kind of like. So, yeah, I'll do Craig.
All right, cool.
Oh, he parried me.
Don't you hate it? There's also really... I'm going to keep talking about the environments, but there's really cool subtlety in the movements of the backgrounds. Like, there's the little tiny red flags waving and, like, that one torch burning way back there. It gives you kind of a cool feeling of the scale of what you're looking at, while also not being too, like, gaudy and hard to look at. You're keeping it pretty even Steven right now. You're at 91 and he's at 90. There, that's a good hit.
Ah, shit.
Come on, you can flap up. You can flap up. Oh,
no edges. There's no edges.
No,
I think I died, didn't I? Yeah, I've died.
Just keep jumping. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Rastar has like Kirby-style multi-jumps.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay.
But like I like the being low, and then if I get him in the air, I get him in the air. If I don't, I don't.
All right.
Oh, shit.
No. And into the unforgiving. See, this is the end of the sentence from the like. Come on.
Yeah.
We get it. The unforgiving rock.
And then it's just you fight a whale.
A whale cat? He's kind of like
He's got some cat elements, yeah.
Toothless from
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in there.
Ding, ding, ding. God, I love that water teleport move. I'm so bad at actually
It's got a really good,
it.
like a really good sound effect to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When I was checking out when I first heard about the game, and it was because Shovel Knight got announced, I was looking at the website, and the website's got like Meet the Cast page or whatever.
Yeah.
And the first 2 characters are Zetterburn, and I was like, oh, big fire lion, cool, I get it. So I didn't look too much into it, and then when I actually played him, I was like, oh, I fucking love Zetterburn. And then the second one was Orcane, and I was like, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's like, there's definitely like something for everyone in the character designs here.
Yeah. I mean, oh fuck, there's this really cool, like...
Come on.
Think Polar Knight from Shovel Knight?
Yeah.
But if he was a bear.
Oh, man, that sounds so good.
And he's one of the multiplayer characters that you can select for sparring, so we'll see him a little bit later.
Yeah.
But he's super cool. He's got, like, ice effects, and he's a water elemental, just like Orcane, but he's got all sorts of cool shit going on.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the sheep, too.
The sheep's really good. There's one other, I think, grass elemental. I will see him in a little bit. I don't want to... I'm misremembering at this point, but the polar bear... I think it's a polar bear. It might be like a yeti or something like that. And then the sheep are 2 really cool additions.
Well, he just killed himself, so
Into
that's
the
a
water,
win for
no
me.
less, yeah.
Whales can't survive in the water. Idiot.
Bronze? Nice. All right. So 1 lead medal.
All silver.
That's not bad.
All
silver. Here we go. Seeing his wingman in peril. Right, wingman. They help each other get fucked. Raster erupts into a blind fury, screeching in rage. He wheels in midair and launches himself at the rock creature.
I like how ripped Raster looks here.
Yeah, like he's beefy.
Look at those
boy.
beefy arms.
Craig has the benefit of being made out of solid rock, so he always looks tough.
I feel like this is going to be a tough matchup, though. If I know anything about Pokemon, and I do, rock beats flying.
Well, his like up B save is he calls in a spire of stone that erupts from the ground.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
If you were even below him and he does it, the spire hits you. So he's got like a pretty crazy AoE sort of... Again, good area control on this character. Especially, yeah, like he can conjure and throw rocks, and he's got those fucking stone shards that are the most annoying thing in the goddamn world. There's an achievement in this game for getting a KO with just those.
Is it like called Gutsman or something?
Oh no, they all have fun names though.
Man, 2 deaths?
That's okay. That's okay because you can just spend some points. We don't need high score. Oh no, sorry. It adds time to your total time so that your end score is lower. It's not that it takes away points.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lose a life this time. It's just not gonna happen.
You heard it here first, folks. Ben is gonna do. This is the no death run of Raster versus Craig. You know what? When Craig rolls around for his dodge rolls, what it reminds me of is Hammond from fucking Overwatch, the hamster ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen much?
I have. I'm not too familiar with Overwatch, but I know Hammond.
Hammond is a fun character, but I'm so bad as him. But yeah, whenever he rolls around, it's very similar, like smooth but textured sort of design to the roll. So that's all cool. That one's really good for the tornado up is really good for just pounding their percentage up. So I know that you like to play Raster the best.
Yeah.
Or at least did. I'm not sure if that's going to carry over from this particular roundabout. But who do you think is the most interesting design of the 6 that we've seen?
Shit! I'm sorry, I broke my promise.
No death run. All silver medals.
All silver medals. A most interesting design.
Yeah.
I actually really like Maple's design, but I want to like withhold judgment on that until I've seen all of the like bonus characters.
All right. So of the core 6, Maple is the go-to, but there's more characters.
I also do really like Craig. Like,
Craig is
I think
cool,
he's got a super good design.
The rhinoceros beetle with the concrete shell. Ah! Come on, come on, come on! Yeah. All right, time to really give him the 1, 2, and a how for, or a how to and a what for.
I keep forgetting why is jump.
Yeah, that's the one thing is
I was miles away from you, my dude.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So I play Smash Brothers. The most recent one, of course. I mostly play Smash 4 just because I feel like I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Melee and the mods and stuff like that, but I feel like Smash 4 just like feels better to play in a lot of ways.
I disagree vehemently, but vehemently.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
I respect your beliefs.
My characters flow better in that game than they do in the other games. I also, it's just like things with like the characters moving through space. Like Smash 4, in my opinion, has like more sort of platformy style controls than fighting game controls, which is why I think I like it a lot, because I like platformers better than fighting games.
I mean, I don't necessarily feel like it has more like that, but I just feel like, because the thing is, it's hard to put into words. Like, they all play very similarly, but also you can do more in Melee.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's like, you know, wave dashing, which is coming back, and all that sort of shit. But
fuck, you got me twice, dude. No. I gave that one up, and the reason why, hear me out, is because I said I wasn't gonna die, and I did.
So you set yourself up for failure.
This time, I'm gonna say it again and do it.
All right.
Because I got to read on this guy. Anyway, you were saying wave dashing is coming back.
Yes, exactly. Like
maybe.
Melee's got a lot more tech than Smash 4. Smash 4 is like, I get it's like sanded down and more approachable for the average player, but I'm good at it, so that's why I like it.
Sure.
But
my thing about that though is that it's only sanded down and it's only more approachable for like the newer player by comparison. Because like, I played Melee when I was 10. I was not a competitive player. I was just loving Melee because it was like it was the newest Smash Bros. It had the most characters and the most stages. I think you could make a game that had the exact same gameplay as Melee right now. And everyone would still love it as long as it had like the whole everyone's here thing and everything like that.
Oh yeah, and it's, I mean, I don't want to pause it. Like, I get that it's got the big community. It's the one that keeps showing up the fighting game.
Well, they both do. And there's definitely merits to Smash 4. Like, it's a great game, and I respect it.
But I prefer it, and what I was getting at, though, is I'm one of the fucking godless heathens who, like, Smash 4, one of the things is it's got on its core console, because there's modded versions of all of these games, it's got the most robust, different control types. You got different controllers that you can use for different things, right? Some people use the gamepad like they don't respect themselves, and
yeah, if you're about to say what I think you're about to say, though, you should not be throwing any stones from your glass house.
So Scott plays with a sideways turned Wii remote.
You are just the worst.
I play the 3-button game type, and it's a D-pad, which is 1 button, a 2-button, and a 1 button. 2 is for your A's and 1 is for your B's. And then also there's the B button that's on the back of the controller that you use for doing your dodging and your grabbing.
Yeah.
And I'm a godless heathen. I know it. Everybody used to play with a GameCube controller because Melee was the game, right? But
even I would say you have I'd play with a Pro controller. I used to play Brawl with a Wii remote and nunchuck.
Yeah.
But I've never met a single person in the world who is just like, yeah, you know what? Just give me a Wii remote.
I just need a Wii remote. And what's more is, this is Basement King. Have you ever heard of that?
You mean you're the kind of best on your block sort of thing?
Yeah, Basement King is, I never went out into the competitive community, but in my basement, playing with my friends and the people I know, I am god tier when it comes to Smash. And then the biggest foray I've ever done into actually competing in a tournament is the charity team that I work with, Play to Raise. Check them out. Play #2 Raise. We do a Mario marathon every year, and part of that is a Smash Bros. Tournament. And I lost the tournament 1 time, but I won the tournament 3 times. So
fair. Good. That's a good record.
Exactly. Yeah. The 1 time that I lost, though, I got killed by a person playing Ganondorf, and so we coined a turn of phrase there, where when somebody gets riggedy wrecked, all
perfect.
silver.
Yeah.
But when somebody gets their shit cleaned out, it's called getting dwarfed, because you get killed by Ganondorf.
Fair.
So you just dwarfed Craig.
I did lose a stock though, but I didn't get hit after, so I think it doesn't count.
It's pretty good. Victorious against the wall builder, Raster carefully picks up his injured friend and carries him back to the air armada. Raster is ridden with guilt for allowing his reckless bravado to endanger his devoted brother-in-arms. He swears to find Craig and seek revenge.
We already did that, dude.
Yeah, you kicked his ass. Meanwhile, Crag picks himself up and quickly repairs the wall. Mysteriously, the wall builder sets off east, accompanied by a small Aetherian companion vine.
Ah.
I wonder what Craig's story is going to be about.
This is yours, I believe. All silver?
All silver.
All silver?
All silver. Under 7 minutes, all silver. Alright, there's my boy Zoda.
I think I was just having too much fun knocking Crag around.
That's fair.